Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're back, welcome back. I have a great video for you today. We are going to be talking about Lucid Motors stock. I do think that it is a great time to buy, in my opinion. We will be talking about why. Also, we will be talking about what to expect and what to look forward to in the year 2022. Before we get down into this, if you can give me that like button, the thumbs up button, this will be shared around YouTube and help my algorithm. Also, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, hit all so you can get all my videos so we can grow this channel and get more viewers out there. But I did want to talk to you about Lucid Motors stock, LCID, as I do think that this is a very opportune time to get into the stock if you are a long-term trader of this stock and a long-term holder. I think this stock is at the very early stages. We just hit that first production of the Lucid Air Dream on Monday of last week on September 27th. This is going to be great news, and also it looks like it is calming a lot of the fears of investors that they have out there. They had a lot of fear that this company was not a real company, it was a fraud company, much like a lot of the EV stocks that we have been seeing in the past, such as Nikola as an example. But now we have seen that the Lucid Air Dream, the Lucid vehicle, is out there, and it is real, and it is starting to be produced. There will be 520 of the Lucid Air Dream vehicles produced this year in the year 2021. There are two different types, the R for range, which does give it a very long range of 520 miles on a single charge. 0 to 60 is very fast. It has 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, and this vehicle is a monster. If you do want a little bit more horsepower, and if you do want a little bit more performance but sacrifice a little bit of range, you could get the P version, which stands for performance. You do have a faster 0 to 60, 2.5 seconds, because you have a lot more horsepower of 1,111 horsepower in this vehicle. But because you have that extra horsepower, you do decrease your range by a little bit. It is just right under that 500 mile mark on a single charge of battery life. Lucid Motors as a company is an incredible company. It is tested. It has over 800,000 miles driven in real-world situations, testing the battery life, testing the electric motor and all its technology. I think that it is going to be a great vehicle, and it is going to be a supreme vehicle. This is a great time to invest, again, in my opinion, because we are at the very early stages of this company. Next year, there will be 20,000 vehicles produced in the year 2022. And according to the CEO, Peter Rawlinson, over 13,000 reservations are already accounted for. So more than half of the vehicles are already accounted for next year, for a year 2022. Now that Lucid Motors is out there and it is starting to produce its vehicles, it is also starting to expand its factory, its facility. It will be creating an additional 2.7 million square feet in its Arizona Casa Grande facility to make plans to make more of the Lucid Air vehicles. And in addition to this, in the year 2023, it will be launching a brand new vehicle, the SUV called the Gravity. This is also going to be a big game changer in the SUV market and the electric vehicle market, as it will be the vehicle of the lifetime, which will have the longest battery life out there. It will also have the best performance out of any luxury vehicle out there. There have been a lot of analysts and a lot of people out there comparing Lucid Motors to the Ferrari of the EV industry, and I do think that Lucid is on track to get that. They have that very good branding. They have a very well-known brand that's going to be known worldwide. Right now, there's not a lot of investors and a lot of people that know about this vehicle, but Lucid is doing a great job marketing its vehicle by putting it on TV shows such as the Goliath TV show, and also they're doing a superb job on advertising this vehicle moving forward. The next big thing as an investor to be excited and watch out for is in October 12th, they will be featuring the Dream Drive event, which will be talking about Lucid Motors autonomous driving. It should be a level 3 driving, and it does have more cameras, the LiDAR system, which will be optimal and create a very good autonomous driving system for this vehicle, and it should be the quite safest vehicle out there. There have been some also concerns out there about the vehicle's crash ratings. Lucid itself has done numerous crash ratings, and on all these crash ratings, they have great ratings with flying colors. And once we get that final confirmed crash rating approval through the government, you'll definitely see that this vehicle is very, very safe. I did want to transition and talk to you about this article, why there's never been a better time to buy the Lucid Group stock, because the electric vehicle is living up to its hype. Now, one of the really nice things I did find in this article is that it compares it to investing in Amazon in the year 2005, which was very risky than it is today, but also more rewarding. So according to this article, as investors, if you choose to invest in a company early on in the growth stages, you have a more risk, but you have a lot more reward you're going to get. For example, it compares it to investing in Amazon in the year 2005, whenever it was very, very risky, but also a lot more rewarding. So whenever you do invest in a brand new startup company such as Lucid, you do definitely have that risk because it is a brand new product out there. Now, true, Lucid Motors have tested it and it has done great, but we need to see how it does in real world situations. So we need to see if it has any kink, any quirks in it. So that is definitely the risk. Also, we do have that risk if Lucid Motors can now deliver based on the numbers that it has given us. So this year it will be producing 520 vehicles, which I do definitely think that it can hit that mark. But next year will be its biggest test if it can produce 20,000 vehicles of the Lucid Air models. This will be a huge accomplishment for the company moving forward. Now, so this is definitely still risky. As I have mentioned, there will be a lot of bumps in the road because we need to see if this vehicle has any quirks or any problems with the software. But this will be very important that Lucid has a premium service set up so it can take care of these issues if they do move forward. So the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is the 5 biggest things that we need to look forward to in the year 2022 to see if this company succeeds. The first one is its Lucid reservation count. What we're looking for here is, does this company still have that demand? So right now, there's not a lot of people around the world that know the Lucid brand. So it is starting at the very beginning to try to get its branding out there. We are seeing a lot of movement and a lot of demand out there. And it's going to be mostly based on positive word of mouth of reviews. So right now we have seen that in May, we did have 9,000 reservations of the vehicle. And now in late September, we did approach 13,000 vehicles that are being reserved. So this is a very nice increase in demand, but we'll definitely have to see if this keeps growing. And I definitely think it would because it has a great product on its hands. Now, the second biggest thing is that we need to see if there's going to be a lot of stores so people can actually physically see and touch the vehicle, this product, before they order it. It is quite expensive, and there's a lot of people out there, before they put down so much money into a vehicle, they actually want to see it, test drive it, and see if they really, really want it. So right now, Lucid has that big marketing strategy to get those, stores out there so that people can see this vehicle in action. By the end of this year, they do plan on making 20 retail and service locations around the United States to be available for its customers. Now, Lucid as a service, it will be having a premium service because you are paying a premium amount for this vehicle. Their service department will be coming to you. So they have a great service department. They have mobile trucks that will actually come to you if there's any issues or any problems with the vehicle. They will come to you and work around your schedule to fix the vehicle. So the other big thing that we do need to watch out for in the next year is its production and deliveries. So we do definitely need to see that these vehicles are being produced out there. As I have mentioned, they do need to deliver at least 20,000 vehicles next year in the year 2022. So according to this article, if they meet or exceed these targets of volume production, this will set the pace if it will hit its long-term goals. So that is going to be very big to watch for. So we also will be watching for any new trims and models. So a lot of the vehicles that are coming out now are over that $100,000 mark. But next year in the year 2022, Lucid Motors will have the Lucid Pure, which will be about $69,000. It's a lot more affordable than a lot of the vehicles that they do produce out there. And it will be competing against the Tesla Model S. And it will have a longer battery range and a lot better performance. So this will be a very big thing to look forward to if it catches on and how much it's received by people out there. Now, I did mention that they are building that facility, the 2.7 million square feet. Once they do get this production going, this should be by the year 2023, they will have a capacity to make 53,000 vehicles a year, and that's including the Lucid Air and its new SUV, the Lucid Gravity. So this will be the biggest moving forward, but they will be burning through a lot of cash in the year 2022 and specifically in the year 2023 to get this production volume going, to get this facility out there, and also to make these new models. So definitely there's a lot of bumps in the road that could happen. But right now, getting into this stock at this early stage, I think it's a very good choice. But please do your own due diligence before purchasing this or any other stock. But just in my own opinion, I think this is a great stock to buy, to hold for future long-term growth. But let's talk about its stock real quick. I did want to just talk to you about that. But this stock ended the day on Friday at $24.61. It was down for the day at 3%. We did start off as a high of $25.50. We went as low as $24.24, and that did give us its drop of 3%. If we look in the past 5 days, we are down still about negative 5% for the past 5 days. We have tested a high of about $27.66 in the past week. I have been saying that our ceiling is about that $28, that we do need to penetrate that ceiling to get its next stabilization. But I do think that we are at a new stabilization of about $25. So this is very good for this stock. In the past month, we have grown this stock quite a bit. We have grown it about 26%. And even higher, actually, if you look from September 1st, since we had that pipe sell-off at that day, the stock went below $16 at one point in time. But we are seeing that we are testing new highs here, but we are starting to see this very nice consolidation of about that $25 mark, and we will be testing the new resistance coming shortly. We do have two good catalysts coming forward. One is going to be October 12th. That is going to be its Dream Drive event, which is going to feature Lucid's autonomous driving. It should be a nice bump up on the stock. Definitely some good news out there. The second biggest thing is by the end of October, we should start seeing the deliveries of the Lucid Air Dream. And then once we start seeing all the good news out there with all the media giving this vehicle its reviews, and the customers, the word of mouth should be very good for the stock as well. If we look in the past 6 months, we are up 7% in the past 6 months, but this does give us a very nice view of the stock. We have tested that high of $28, so this is the next ceiling, the penetration point that we need to get past. And we have seen in the past, anytime we have gone down below $20, these have been very good buy points. But right now, I do think that the $25 mark will be our new base, our new consolidation in this stock. But I'll definitely keep you updated moving forward. Last, I did want to look at TipRank's stock forecast about what the analysts are saying about this stock. We did have two analysts give it a strong buy. Bank of America did give it a $30 price target. Citigroup gave it a $28 price target. Both of these gave it a big buy. There was one seller from Morgan Stanley. He did say to sell this stock, it should be at $12 price target. But out of these three, if you average them, they do give it a moderate buy. If you average these three with all these analysts, it does give us an average price of $23.33, which is a 5% downside from now. I have been saying that the lowest price target of $12, I really do not see that this stock ever going down to $12, and I do think that this is the weakest link from Morgan Stanley analyst, Mr. Jonas. So I am just taking this one out, and I do predict that by the end of, in the next 12 months, according to the analysts, we should see a stock price of about $30, which if you compare it to right now, you're getting this stock at $24.61, which gives you a very nice upside moving from now. According to Wallet Investor, they are giving it even higher price target. This is using technical analysis and future price predictions, just based on the past trading of Lucid Motors stock. In the next 1 year, they are projecting that it should hit $42.35 in the next 1 year and $102 in the next 5 years, which is a very nice upside and very nice potential in your stock. My own price prediction of Lucid Motors is by the end of this year, we will hit about $30 to $35 by the end of this year because we are having the nice catalyst coming out there. October 12th will definitely help with the Dream Drive event with the autonomous driving feature and the technology. But also, more importantly, the deliveries will start happening this month in October. And I do think that the word of mouth of all the customers that have these vehicles will be quite positive for this stock moving forward. But I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me that thumbs up, the like button. Also, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and hit all so you can get all my videos. But thank you so much for watching. If you can please continue to share this with your family, your friends, your coworkers, that next door neighbor, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Thank you. Down below, if you would like to help out the channel, I put 2 links. One's for Webull. If you open an account, deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. If you deposit $100 into Coinbase, you get $10 of cryptocurrency and trading. Thank you for supporting the channel.